Welcome back to the channel. With this video, I have something a little different. I've only done a few Fortnite videos. But this is one full game, and I have several more full games that I'd love to show off. But this one in particular, it's the Revolver Only challenge, and I swear, this is the hardest challenge to do in Fortnite. I swear. Because the revolver's probably the worst gun in the game, but I mean that's why I love it, because it's so difficult to get kills with. It's really rewarding. It's got a slow fire rate, like a really slow fire rate, which is what the main reason it's not so good. But and plus it has only 6 shots, but I mean that's because it's a revolver, you know. But it's really probably my favorite gun in the game, just because it's so difficult to use and use well. But I was trying this Revolver Only challenge for months, and it's really difficult. I would constantly be getting in the top 10, and I would be in the top 5, and there was a couple of games where I would get 2nd place, and those are probably the most adrenaline-filled games I've ever had. But this game you're watching is my first ever Revolver Only victory. And I was gonna keep it a secret whether I won or not, but I mean, well, I wouldn't really upload it if it wasn't a win, I guess. So most people would probably guess that I won. But in this bathroom right here is the blue revolver, and that's when I decided to do the revolver challenge. You know, anytime I find a blue revolver, I have to go for it, because for some reason the blue revolver, I swear, is the rarest gun in the game. I hardly ever see it, and when I find it, you know, I have to go for revolver challenge. And so here you can see me just patrolling around. Really, it's kind of like the extreme version of my normal playstyle. Well, first off, this gameplay, I don't get like a huge amount of kills, and really I never go for a huge amount of kills. With Fortnite and Battle Royale games in general, I mean the goal isn't to get kills, it's to survive. And so that's kind of how I play. And in this gameplay, you see the extreme form of that, because I usually, you know, hang back. Oh, but here's the first spot we get into right here. This guy's just building up on the little soccer stadium. I take some pot shots at him. He starts building, of course. So I retreat. He's got the higher ground than me. I'm just gonna try to rush this guy, because I learned that with a revolver, it's usually best to get pretty close. I mean, you don't want to be like right in their face. I was gonna knock that shit down, but it's not good to get, you know, right in their face, because if they got a shotgun, that's a hard uphill battle. But see, this is a good distance, because he can't really attack me. Oh, here we go, my first kill. See, that was a good distance to fight him from, because with his shotgun, he couldn't really hit me much from that distance, but I could easily get full damage with my revolver. And so that's kind of what I try to go for most of the time. That's just the smart way to play, I think, you know. So some people, you know, like I was saying, you know, their whole goal is to get, you know, 15-20 kills, and that's cool and all. And I mean, if the opportunity arises, you know, I'd go for that too sometimes. But most of the time, I kind of hang back. You know, I play the edges of the circle. I do a lot of patrolling around areas, and you know, that's just how I like to play. Oh, there was the crossbow. As I'm recording this, Season 4, I think, has, what is it, like 9 days left in it or something? And this gameplay is like from season 3, I think, which I haven't been playing Fortnite much. That's why I haven't been uploading much videos of it. But I have this clip and several other clips that I want to show that are older, and I'm kind of getting back into playing it, so there might be some newer stuff too. What was I saying? But yeah, so this clip's kind of old, but that's fine because it's still a really, really good game. But that crossbow, I was so sad that they removed it. I was wanting to do a crossbow only challenge next, and I wanted to see if it was any harder or easier than the revolver challenge. I would imagine that it could go either way, because the revolver, it doesn't have super great range, but the crossbow has better range because it has a scope. And so, but on the opposite side, the crossbow wouldn't be as good close range, whereas the revolver has a better chance. So it's kind of up in the air about which one would be more difficult. Oh, here we go. Pick up. I got 2 revolvers now. It's good to have doubles when you're doing a specific challenge. Oh, here I'm checking the stats. Cause see, I don't get the blue revolver much. This is the first time I've like compared the stats to a gray one. And so yeah, I was gonna cut out some of this parts where I'm kind of just running around and there's not much action, but yeah, I decided to have the whole game unedited, except for the very end. I edited a little bit, which you'll see when that comes up. But yeah, what you're seeing here is the extreme version of my playstyle, where I'm kind of defensive, almost passive, really. And once I clear an area, I'll patrol around and, you know, gather materials and, you know, loot the rest of the place, which I think that's the smart idea. I'm not too, well, see, in my normal games, I can go back and forth between that and being aggressive when I need to. But when I'm going for that Revolver Only challenge, because at this point I hadn't won a game with a Revolver Only before. And so I was playing, like, extra like that. Like, defensive and passive, you know, because I really wanted to win. I was trying to play it as smart and tactical as possible. And so that's what you're kind of seeing now. But here in a minute, we're about to get in our second gunfight. So yeah, I come in here. So I'm kind of just chilling, seeing, just kind of plotting my next move, you know. Just on the lookout, really. You never know. You never know when someone's gonna come up behind you. But here, if you look by this tree over here. Yep, there's the astronaut. And so he sees me. I know he sees me, so I just jump in here. Now this is a good fight. I mean, I don't know how I won it, to be honest, but you know, I'll take it. He had a there we go. He had a scoped rifle. I mean, that should have went in his favor, you know. But yeah, another good thing about doing these kind of challenges is you get stacked with healing items and everything, because you don't have to take up your inventory with other weapons, you know. And we're gonna loot this guy here. Yeah, he had a blue scoped rifle. So, I mean, in reality, he should have won that fight, but I guess I just had better aim. But so yeah, here I'm finally pushing on from the little soccer field. We're going over to what is it, Snobby Shores? I think that's what it's called, right? I'm almost certain. I don't know why I'm questioning myself. That's what it's called. And here, just gonna chill out here, you know, for a while. I'm doing the same thing like I did a while ago, just running around, gathering materials, looting the place. Man, this is such a good game. This brings back so many good memories. I was trying to do this challenge for for a while. Probably like the end of season 2, I think, is when I was trying it. And then I didn't win until up to, this was like season 3. I think this happened. It was sometime in season 3. I mean, it must have been before, it must have been like 2 weeks, I think, before season 3 ended, because I'm using the Elite Specialist skin. And I guess it was because I didn't get good old John Wick yet. Which I did. I do have John Wick. I actually, I grinded all season 3, and I got to the max rank. Which I was actually surprised I did, because I was behind. Like, I didn't get the battle pass for like 2 or 3 weeks after the season even started. And so I was really surprised that I was able to catch up and get the max rank. Yeah, and so here I see this little glimmer off to the side on that wall. I don't know if you noticed. But, so I know someone built. I don't think I heard it, because again, my headphones are broken. And see? Another little glimmer. I know someone just went in the garage. And so I'm kind of listening. I'm kind of looking out. My headphones, if you watched any of my other videos, you know that the headphones and mic that I use, the headphones are broken. But the mic works. So as I'm recording this, I can't hear any kind of gameplay. You know, when I saved this replay, I turned this whole game into kind of like a little short, goofy film. Because I was just really proud of myself for doing this Revolver Only challenge. This part's, I edited in a really funny way, because every time I would go in one door, he would come out the other, and we were just doing back and forth, but here he is. Here's the man that I've been chasing. Now this fight's a little goofy. Trying to go for some hip shots here. I mean, he had the pump. I mean, he should've... in all reality, he should've won this fight too. I just gotta... oh yeah. I just gotta jump back and heal a little bit. Just disengage sometimes. That's the best... sometimes that's your best play. Oh, what? Oh, man, see, I catch myself always putting traps down, and then right when I do it, I remember, oh yeah, I'm doing this challenge. If I get a kill with the trap, that invalidates the challenge, so luckily I didn't know. This guy's just kind of just waiting up here for me, I guess. You see, he had shields too. Ooh, got the nice headshot. So we took him out. And now we're in the top 10. 3 kills. I'm doing pretty decently, you know? Like I said, this isn't a high kill game. But I also didn't run into a lot of people. And I mean, I guess you could say it was because... oh, I messed up my damn healing. I guess you could say it's because I didn't run around it so much, but... I mean, you know... it just happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you don't get into a lot of fights. Which is fine with me. I'm fine with not getting a lot of kills if I win. I think, it's gonna sound weird, probably. But I've saved every win that I've ever gotten on the game. On Fortnite, I mean. And not too long ago, I checked all the kills that I got on every game, and I think my average kills for victory wins, same thing, was around like 6. So I think my average kills is like 6 a game around. And then, you know, of course you have some games like this where I don't get that many, or as many, I mean. Then I've had games where I get, you know, 12, 15 kills. So it just kind of depends on the game, you know. Depends on what I'm feeling. Now this is, oh yeah, okay, here we go. At this moment I decided, oh, I'm gonna go pitch up tent in this little factory, you know. Build a little fort, you know, be on the lookout. Because we're still playing defensively. Trying to get the win. And so I'm looking around. Did you hear that pop? I popped my lips. Ooh, green revolver though. Time to upgrade from the gray one. is so mad. I didn't reload my revolver in so long. But yeah, I quickly decided against this position because I'm between two mountains. I would get sniped so quick. So I just get out of here. The storm's coming in anyway, so yeah, you see, that's probably the best strategy, is to stick around the edges of the circle, you know, because most people are closer to the center, and you can kind of catch people coming into it too, so that's usually your best play. And high ground, you always want the high ground. And so yeah, I see someone building over there. They're gonna have to move though, because they're not in the circle. And I'm like positive there's someone on this mountain, so I don't go up right away. I decided to just hang back at the base here, and I'm kind of just waiting to see where the circle goes, to be honest. Oh yeah, and to get this care package, airdrop, whatever you call it. Oh, nice gold sniper rifle. I go back, yeah. I go back to block that up. I don't want anybody else getting it. They're just running by and seeing it, you know. Yeah, this is probably arguably the most boring part of the gameplay, where I'm kind of just, I mean, look, there's only 3 people left, and I'm kind of just playing it super slow. Like I said, I was just really trying, I was really going try hard here, because I had never done the Revolver Only challenge, you know. My focus was like a laser beam. I was just super, all I could see was the victory. I had to had to play it smart, play it slow. That's usually my, like I say, and that's usually my playstyle anyway, but not this extreme. See, I'm kind of just waiting for the circle to come in, really, and see where the new circle is, to see if these, if whoever's up on this mountain has to move. Because I know there's no way no one's up there. Build me a little temporary fort here. See, I built it, if you notice, I built it under this tree purposely, because that, the tree provides me cover from the mountain, so someone up top can't just shoot down at me. Yeah, there's still only 2 people left. And I'm looking all around, you know. They could be anywhere. I always just assume that people are on the mountains. But you know, there could be somebody running in from the storm behind me that I didn't see. Could be hiding somewhere, you know. And so yeah, just a waiting game here, really. And then the circle moves. And so now I have no choice but to go on the mountain, finally. So that's where we're heading. Oh yeah, I decided to build, there we go, yeah. Luckily I got a good amount of materials. All messed up my jump here. You know, it's funny how much I've improved since this gameplay too. Like seeing my, I'm a lot better at building now. Which honestly is, the building, sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it on Fortnite. Like the building fights, I'm still not really completely sold on those. Like they're kinda, I don't really like doing them, I don't like participating in them. And watching them, they're kinda, you know, I don't know. Oh yeah, so here, I'm just gonna get in the circle, build a little fort. Immediately abandon it, because when I see you look down, there's a guy down here by the telescopes. And right here, you can see where the arrow was is the last guy. And it's so funny that, I don't know if he had a sniper rifle or anything. If he did, he could have easily killed me, but he's taken out of the game quick. He falls to his death. And so it's just 1v1 right now. This is the closest I've been to the revolver challenge. So we're just gonna, I mean, I got the high ground, I'm in the circle, and we're doing good. I'm just looking for this last guy. I know he was down low, but, and there he is. He doesn't have any shield. So here he's kind of hiding. I try to throw these impulses that get him out of cover so I can, you know, take him out. I'm so glad though that impulse didn't just shoot him off of the cliff and kill him. Here we go. Bam. Revolver only challenge. I brush my shoulders off and then dance. I hope you liked the video. I hope it was at least a little entertaining. This was definitely my favorite game I've ever played, I think. In the future I'll have more with more kills and more entertaining gameplay. But this is just really good, so come back next time and, you know, remember, be soft with 2 T's.